Welcome to the Not Quite Millennials podcast episode 6. Say six in French, but I already said six. Yay! We're on YouTube. Yay!
Cringe.
Shout out to my admirer in robotics.
You can't.
What? What can I not do?
No one likes you in robotics.
You just said someone complimented my voice.
Oh, yeah. He's not going to listen.
Well, shoot. Then I take it back. I don't care about you. Not you, the admirer.
No, I understand.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Merry.
I'm an idiot. I'm not an idiot.
Merry December 1st, everybody.
It's Christmas.
It's not. It's not Christmas.
Yeah, it is.
No.
It's dropping everything.
Ooh, but I can't. I got an advent calendar and I hate the candy
Same.
so much.
Is it just like crappy chocolate?
I mean, I haven't eaten it in like 6 years. It's not like the same advent calendar.
Oh, okay.
I just leave them unopened until Christmas and then I'm like, ooh, candy.
Okay.
But I won't be home for Christmas.
If only in my dream.
Uh-huh.
Continue.
No, I think that sums it
keep
up
pushing
pretty
the
much.
podcast. I'm still setting up.
Oh, well, no Christmas tree this year either. It's really sad, actually.
Why no Christmas trees?
Because we're not going to be home for Christmas, so we thought, what's the point if we're missing like a week
Yeah, just
around
put a fire
Christmas?
hazard in your home for no reason.
And I mean, my cat would have fun with it. She likes to climb those things.
Oh, it's not charging. Oh, it is. Your battery's just trash.
My battery's not trash.
Your battery is trash.
Anywho, like Cindy Lou Who. Did I tell you about what Viero did? Viero being the math guy.
We can't shout out anyone.
That's not He,
Yeah, tell me.
last Friday, I think, or I don't know when he did that. I think it was last Friday. He was like, halfway through the class, alright you guys, you know what, I'm done teaching. And he put on Netflix and he was like, you guys tell me what you want to watch. And we watched The Grinch, a la Katya's request.
What a horrible movie. Katya, you're a bad person. We can't shout out people!
Hi Katya!
No, stop shouting out people.
Indirect.
Give us money. Go to our Patreon. But we need to do the opening stuff.
Ooh, I'll give you all the, what do they call that? Like the cleaning list or whatever? Maintenance?
Something like that.
Something like that.
Fiddle, please. It's going to be a difficult thing. We need to hire a fiddler.
A fiddler on the roof, like the man on the run. I'm actually going to write that song down because I don't want to forget it.
Okay.
Just trying to remember it.
Okay. So I'm going to, before we do that, I'm going to run down some of the topics we're going to talk about just so you little listeners can look forward to it. So we're each going to come up with an embarrassing story from our life, and we're going to talk about it. I was pretty cringe when I was young, so that's fun. And now, to clarify, I'm a teenager with a podcast. That's real cringe. Point, counterpoint. Christmas commercialization. I don't know who is in favor and who is not.
Or who doesn't understand.
I'll explain when the segment comes up.
Counts me.
Colby reviews Justice League, and Bailey tries to defend it.
I can't really defend it. Actually, you know what? I enjoyed.
Okay, well, we'll get into that after. And the Disney live-action movie casting lists, which I'm pretty excited about. How about you, Bailey?
Meh.
Thanks. Damn it. So
we're on Twitter at NotQuitePodcast.
Fixed that, right? Because you spelled millennials wrong, so when you search it doesn't come up. Okay.
Again. And YouTube. I don't know what our YouTube channel. Oh, it's not quite millennials. And we're. Yeah, that's about it, really. We're on SoundCloud.
I'm not posting to SoundCloud anymore.
Okay.
And therefore we're not on iTunes.
So we are only on YouTube and Twitter.
Until we get money for whatchamacallit.
But is it really worth it at that point?
Patreon. Oh, well, it's worth it for the Apple Podcasts.
Yeah, for iTunes.
But it's difficult because it costs money anywhere.
Basically, if you want to support us, go onto our YouTube page and listen there.
Yeah, we need 10,000 views before we can start making money on videos.
Is that 10,000 views on one video or as a whole? Huh?
in total.
So, oh wait, never mind. No more shoutouts. Okay. Bye. Man on the run.
See if it autoplays. Yep, okay.
So cool.
Okay, so I have my laptop out. So if you need to do some research, is that it? God damn it.
Speaking as shoutout.
No! No! No!
What?
We're not shouting anyone out. Give us money. Give us money now.
I didn't shout anybody out.
Stop making me the bad guy who doesn't give our faithful listeners shoutouts. Okay. Do you want to get into the first?
Of course I do.
Oh, first of all, how was your week? We got into a bit of a fight in the middle, but oh my god, Amy. Damn it!
What?
I shouted her out.
What does the Anicelli want?
Well, good. Give her full name. Just do it.
Amy Ann Anicelli.
Wait, her middle name is Ann?
No, but I kind of hope it is.
Oh, that would be hilarious if it is.
What is?
Whoa, guys, good news. AMC Theaters, because I'm part of the Stubs program, gave me a free large soda and free large popcorn. Woo, woo!
Yay.
Through December. Okay, so when we go to Star Wars, we're going to be enjoying quite the popcorn.
That's going to be soon.
2 weeks, yeah.
I rip Carrie Fisher. Last movie appearance.
Dude, I might cry during that movie, like no joke.
What if they kill her in the movie? That'd be.
They are going to kill her.
They are?
You kind of see it in the trailers,
That's
yeah.
so sad.
They have to kill her. They can't just be like, and she lived
No,
happily
they don't
ever
have to kill her.
With her mommy.
How rude would that be? Just like blow her up?
That's exactly what they're doing. Kylo Ren is gonna blow her up.
Nah.
Yep.
Ooh, we gotta do a death poll for 2018.
I think Bailey's gonna win that.
Yeah, I think Bailey's gonna win.
No
that
one
too.
really died this year. Adam West.
A lot of people
Bailey
died in 2016.
Yeah, 2016 was quite the year for her, for Lady Death. You know.
Potatoes, isn't it?
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store. But the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door. Thank you.
That's for you, Amy.
Yeah, sorry to the rest of our listeners. Okay, so Harry's Razors, sponsor us. We're gonna do our...
No, Audible sponsor us.
Audible
you
also
sponsor
sponsor
everybody.
Harry's sponsors some people.
Well, not us.
Harry's, you're so much better than Dollar Shave Club. Please.
Hey, my dad used to Dollar Shave Club.
Yeah, well, your dad is utter garbage.
Yeah.
Harry's Razors were started by two broke college kids, Jeff and Andy.
So was AT&T. And Steve Jobs' garage.
I'm talking, Bailey. I'm talking. You see me? You look into my eyes? I'm talking right now. Shut up. This isn't a joke! This is a serious podcast! So Harry's Razors were founded on the idea that razors were just too darn expensive. And... No, we have to be Andy Kaufman! You don't know who that is, but...
Eric Andre, like Eric Andre.
Eric Andre was influenced by Andy Kaufman. Wait a second.
You know, we're going to talk about Eric Andre
Eric
later.
Andre later, a little teaser for you. Sorry for all the yelling. I watched about 5 hours of Andy Kaufman stand-up specials. Rest in peace, man. Unless you fake your death, which... What a fucking legend.
Like Elvis?
Elvis didn't fake his death.
And
He was
Tupac?
disrespectful. No, Tupac was killed by P. Diddy.
No.
Yes, he was.
No.
I think Tupac might have actually been killed by the manager of Death Row.
Probably. Suge Knight?
Suge Knight, yeah. I don't know why I forgot his name. That's a pretty memorable name.
I would agree.
Shout out to Smolder Boy. You'll never know his name unless you listen to the podcast. And also know him in real life. His picture is up right now.
Did Smolder Boy give permission to use picture?
Yeah.
Did he?
He doesn't even realize that he's smoldering, but oh my god.
I don't know what the word smolder means.
You never seen Tangled?
No.
Yeah, I don't think so. Okay. Have you come up with an embarrassing story? I've been trying to buy time for you, but apparently you haven't.
Oh, why don't you go first and I'll think.
Okay. Ooh, speaking of Carrie Fisher, this is like one of the sources of embarrassment that's like deepest and darkest. Boys and Girls Club, 2nd grade.
Uh-oh.
I was an early bloomer,
I'm
reaching my
scared.
sexuality early. You know? It was a rough time for me. I printed out in full color a picture of the Slave Leia costume and Carrie Fisher.
At the Boys and Girls Club?
Boys and Girls Club, public printer. The lady, I think her name was Caitlin, who was running it, was like, "Who printed this out?" And I was like, "Oh shit!" And then she's like, "Colby, this came from that computer." I was like, "Yeah," like publicly. That's maybe the most embarrassing thing that ever happened to me. I don't know what I was gonna do with it, like hanging up on my wall. No, because then my parents would see. I don't know, like, you know, I wasn't jerking it as a 2nd grader.
I don't think that's possible.
Mansfield has.
What?
Mansfield. I don't think he, like, anything came out, but he's still.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. What a horrible world we live in. God damn. Okay, so have you come up with anything?
Not really.
Just think of anything embarrassing. I've probably seen some embarrassing things of you. No.
I got thrown up on in Disney and I didn't realize it.
You
And
didn't
apparently
realize it?
No, I didn't. And apparently I was with my grandmother. This was not 6th grade. This was,
Yeah.
did I go? When I was 5. Okay. So I was on that big train thing that flies or doesn't fly.
Train thingy thing that
You
flies
know.
or doesn't fly.
You know, the thing that like should fly but it can't fly because it's not magical.
Expedition Airways?
No, it's not a ride. It's the thing that gets around the
Monorail.
Yeah, that.
That was a German engineered thing from the 40s, Bailey. Okay, magic. Yeah, you're right.
No magic.
As far as I'm concerned.
Anyway,
Mm.
I was next to a baby on that, and nobody decided to tell me that it threw up. And I guess I, like, sat in it. I don't know. It was weird. So I got onto that, like, bus transport thing, and I was just standing up holding the rail because I was like, ooh, I'm so cool. I'm a little 5-year-old. And this lady behind me was like, you got something on your butt. I was like...
So it's more that you sat down and baby puked.
Yeah, I didn't get thrown up on.
Okay, well, it doesn't sound very embarrassing to me. I shared something very deep and
I couldn't think of
disturbing.
anything. I had baby puke on my butt. That's about it.
That ruined the idea of the female body for me for like 2 years. Do you understand? Because whenever I would be like, oh, I'm so embarrassed, I'm red in the face.
We just think of Slave Leia.
No, well now I, like, whenever I think Slave Leia, I think, ooh, embarrassment to the highest degree.
I mean, I'm sure so did Carrie Fisher.
Yeah, I mean, she talked about that in when she died. They made that documentary about her and Grandma Aggie, and yeah, she
What
was
a
talking
sad
about.
2 days that was.
Dude, I cried so much. Like that's the only like I made fun of Mary, or fuck it, well, shout out everyone. She doesn't listen anymore.
Over Snape's death?
Over, yeah, I made because she was like whining. Sorry, she.
I remember this day.
Move.
Not
we
her
were
crying.
in the library.
Yeah.
It was in middle school.
Yeah. I was there.
Yeah, you were there.
I was
And
there.
you were there, and you were there. And yeah, I was like, well, you never knew him. But then I was like, well, no, I felt that. And I apologized to her 2 years later.
Oh.
Yeah.
And now you guys are best friends. Forever.
Yeah, act like we're even going to be best friends after high school.
Forever.
I assume I'll get, like, hit by a car the day before high school graduation.
You have this, like, weird thing about dying super young.
Can't wait. I'm not going to do it myself. I just hope someone else does.
Hit you with a bus?
I mean, preferably.
A la Regina George.
Yeah, okay, I was trying to remember her name, but I'm glad that you know the entire cast of the Mean Girls.
Guess what? Never seen it.
Why do I only befriend people that haven't seen movies?
No sé. Pero yo soy muy awesome.
Good job.
Fantastico.
Let's talk about gifts that we got each other.
Sure. I don't really know what I got you. I basically got you money.
It meant a lot more to me than money, really.
Okay.
$20 is $20.
I got you a candle cover, that's what it is.
Candle shade is technically what it's called.
I got you a thing that makes candles look like a lamp.
Yes. And it's winter themed. It's called Winter Sparrow. I don't currently know where I put it.
Oh, wow. I feel the love
It's
tonight.
just at the bottom of the trash.
Yeah, it's not invisible sight.
It's kind of invisible. Like, it's clear. And I got Bailey what I consider to be a crowning achievement. I only brought this up so I could brag about getting Bailey the thing that he wanted.
It's pretty amazing.
Russian nesting dolls.
Love.
Can you hand me that Russian nesting doll, Bailey?
I can't hand you this Russian. I don't know if I can.
Could you get up?
No.
Okay.
Oh. Someone's gonna kill you. Someone. Ow.
Thank you.
You can't do that. You have to cut that out.
I refuse to cut it out.
If people are listening with headphones.
My brain just came into the room and mouthed, "Do not ever do that again to me." Fiddle. So, how are you today?
Now it's like there's another person in the chair.
Okay.
Do you remember
Edna.
Alice?
Her name is Edna.
Do you remember Alice? I was just thinking about
James?
this. No, in 4th grade, we had a dead friend
Wonderland.
named Alice, like who we would always kill.
You say that, but I think you're hallucinating that. That
Yeah.
never happened.
No, it did. In art class, especially. Her name was Alice.
No, it's not true.
It happened. Ask.
I have very good memory from 3rd grade on.
I have the best memory.
No, you do not.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, point, counterpoint. Christmas commercialization. Do you
Can I
understand?
get a definition, please?
Okay, we're about to look up a video, so buy time.
There was this movie about buying time. It was, I forget the name of it, but they had like time on their hands, and it was like currency. And this guy, I just remember this one scene. He was like just about to meet up with his mom, and they were running to do that like epic hug thing, and then her time ran out, and she dropped dead, and he was like, "No, Mom," and she was just dead on the ground, and he was like, "Her time ran out." Then he went on to like rob the time bank, and him and this like rich girl who had a bunch of time left on her arm like stole a bunch of time from people. They ran away.
That's a dream you had. Okay,
No, it's a
commercialization
movie.
of Christmas. I'm just gonna play the audio of this person's video. First was the birth of Jesus Christ, showing the whole world that it was better to give than receive in life. Then something changed.
Shot to
They
crowds.
gotta get in that Victoria's Secret. Okay, Macy's, Neiman Marcus. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god. I'm crying.
So, to recap. Oh my god. To recap, what we just saw, we saw a bunch of people trying to push each other into a Victoria's Secret, presumably on Black Friday. And then the text that was there said, in the 1880s, the Christian holiday was changed to something more commercialized with all these businesses. It lists a bunch of businesses. At the end, it just says, they were all Jews. I was like, oh, okay. Okay, and then...
Is that Adolf Hitler?
No.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, this is clusterfuck.
Whose video is this?
I don't know, it was the first thing that came up. Oh my god, this is amazing. Women smoking. Even a coup in Guatemala.
This is very strange happening.
Those who manipulate this Oh my. Okay, so the Jews are running the media. Point counterpoint. The Jews are running the media. I say, good, let them run the media. Now you tell me why the Jews shouldn't be in business.
I'm not.
Okay, so that wasn't what I was looking for, but thanks a lot.
But it was so
Thanks
much
a lot
better.
for recommending that to me, YouTube. I'll also give us money. Oh yeah, I also got to review Coco. And The Star.
Your religious movie?
My religious movie. Okay, so I'll do that when we review Justice League. Point counterpoint. Christmas, commercialization. It's the idea that, like, Christmas used to be a pure holiday about giving and about families.
Jesus.
And now it's about buying gifts. Gifts, gifts, gifts. Buy, 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 buy.
But isn't that like the same thing? Because if you give someone a gift...
See, he's being brainwashed, everybody. He thinks it's the same thing as commercialization.
If you give someone a gift, that's the same thing as people back in the day buying it. People still bought gifts.
Okay, well I think we're done with our point counterpoint.
Oh. I mean, you enjoy... Don't do it. Don't. Don't.
Okay. So, Justice League.
Headphone warning. Oh. It's such a sound.
Don't worry, it's lined up, everybody. She's just gonna look at you now. I just noticed that they don't have... Yeah, damn, girl.
It's like a real Amy.
No, Amy uses
Wait,
more stuff.
eyeliner? Is Amy eyeliner?
Yes.
Who's eyeshadows? Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe
RuPaul.
maybe Lacey.
RuPaul. RuPaul has some...
That's a real person. I thought that was the name of the show, like RuPaul.
RuPaul's Drag Race. Cool. Okay, so I'm gonna review Justice League. It wasn't very good.
It wasn't terrible.
I'm gonna start with the good things, because there's not a ton of them. And then I'm gonna go into what's wrong with it. So you ready, Bailey?
Alrighty. I'll chime in.
Chipe. Okay. There was some Batmaning about. Nothing was great, but Batman was being Batman. Except he let the criminal go.
What criminal?
At the beginning. When he's hunting the parademon.
I don't think that guy was a criminal.
He was. He was comically a criminal. Like, he was holding, like, a money bag.
I don't think so. I disagree.
So he just held this random guy over the side of a building.
Yeah.
Threatening.
That's how I took the scene.
No.
Because he needed to get fear out of him. That's what he was trying to do.
Batman does.
That's what he was trying to do.
Batman puts fear in the hearts of criminals.
No.
I get that was he was doing to attract the parademons.
Yes.
But that guy was a criminal.
I disagree.
Okay, wrong. I'm sure he's listed in the credits as like criminal boy.
I think that's Gothamist, honestly.
I mean, to be fair, everyone in Gotham is either super rich or living in the slums.
Gothamist right there. That's so Gothamist.
Metropolis piece of shit. So there was some Batmaning. We got actual Superman. He's like, okay, fine, don't say anything, Bailey. Wow.
I guess I'm not typing in enough for you.
No, I want you to. Okay, let me go through my points, and then you can agree or disagree with them.
Okay.
We got some actual Superman.
Agree.
There's an actual line. There's an actual line where he goes, "Well, you see, I believe in justice." This is to Steppenwolf, the shitty villain. We'll get into that soon.
Okay, but
No. Okay.
With Mr. Thanos, that CG's not that great either.
It's a lot better than Steppenwolf.
It's not that great though.
You
would think it would be like perfect for like the big villain of the entire universe.
The Thanos CG looks pretty good.
I disagree.
The Steppenwolf CG
I don't like his
isn't
head.
bad.
His face is like weird.
It is. That's the point. Like it was.
You cannot say his
The
face.
The point is that he looks weird. Yeah, he's like a gross, huge buff man. That's the point. He's a Titan.
Okay.
From the planet Titan.
Okay.
It's actually a moon. I'm sorry, guys. So he goes to Steppenwolf, and Steppenwolf is like, "There will be justice on the world." Shut up for a second.
That's something funny to add to that.
He goes, "There will be justice in this world," and then Superman comes up to him and he's like, and this is when we first see Superman in full costume in the movie after they resurrect him. Well, spoilers, whatever the fuck. No one is gonna see this movie. It's probably not gonna make its money back domestically. It's not.
Domestically? Almost no movies. It's one of the most expensive movies ever made.
Yeah, because there was like $100 million in reshoots.
Yeah, because Sony or whatever.
Why? No, it's Warner Brothers.
No, not Warner Brothers. Paramount or whoever does the whatever movie Henry Cavill was in.
Paramount? That's not why. That's not why they did reshoots.
No, but they spent like $20-30 million on the mustache.
Up the mustache.
Yeah, they
no,
did. Because they had to reconstruct his face. Yeah.
No, that's so. People are probably saying that because clearly Warner Brothers isn't going to put that in.
Warner Brothers.
You haven't let me finish the line once.
I don't care. Warner Brothers offered to
CG on the mustache, and they used test footage from Justice League to CG, like have him shave. And
yeah, but they
CG
also offered to pay for everything.
Yeah,
for all of that,
just
and the other company. Yeah, that's my point.
That's not why it cost $30 million. $280 million doesn't sound all that much better.
The movie was like $330 million.
Okay, then. Still, $300 million if they didn't even CG that out. Stop hiding behind your mic, you piece of garbage. Can I get through the line once?
I'm not talking. I'm letting you go.
You better not. I swear to God, I'll start singing again. No one wants that except Amy. So, the crappy villain, Steppenwolf, is like, "I will build a new society because I don't have clear motives." And then this is the positive thing here, but I keep ragging on it.
He had a motive. He was trying to bring apocalypse to Earth.
Why? Because he just liked it?
No, because he needed to spread his world. I'm pretty sure they said something like his world was dying, and they needed to spread it.
Spread the dying part? Okay.
Just
then
like
why was he able to wait 4,000 years?
I don't know.
Exactly. That's correct. So, and then Superman's like, "Well, I do believe in justice, but I also believe in truth." And then he punches him in the face. I'm like, yeah, Superman. That's what Superman would say. Something stupid and cheesy, but it's Superman. Superman's fun. Superman.
I don't like Amy Adams as Lois Lane.
I like her.
It doesn't work for me.
Do you not like that she's an independent woman?
No,
You don't?
When I
Bailey, you're a sexist!
Saying no, that's not the reason.
Jess?
Feminazi. I'm glad we taught Jess that word.
Yeah.
Please don't.
I'm not gonna make a squeaking sound.
I'm begging you not to. Oh,
Bailey's the good guy. You gonna talk?
No,
okay, bad points. Wait, no, I'm sure there's some good stuff. Nope. Okay, I want to talk about a weird thing. There were a lot...
Disagree. You can continue.
There were a lot of lingering Gal Gadot butt shots. Did you notice that?
One time.
When she was talking to Cyborg?
Yes.
On the street?
Yes.
It was like a solid 30 seconds of just her. Like, and her ass was in focus, too. They weren't even focused on Cyborg. Okay, so... It happened multiple times. I noticed it a couple, and then apparently I was listening to a podcast review of it. It's called Dude Soup. It's on Funhouse.
That's what we are. Not Dude Soup.
Dude Soup? We're just a bit of Dude Soup.
Oh, I love soup.
Okay, well, we're not getting into your love of soup right now, but...
Chicken noodle.
Okay, shut up.
French
shut up.
onion soup.
This is the sound of a man that doesn't give a fuck anymore. I'm sorry, I'm trying to be PG. I'm really trying to be PG, because we gotta get that YouTube ad revenue.
Funk is on the roll. Got to let it go. You can go.
Keep talking to the mic.
Funk is on the roll. Funk is on the roll. Okie.
Yeah, so it just wasn't very good.
I didn't think it was bad.
villain
It wasn't
was
a
trash.
story.
The villain was trash, which DC films, well, at least Batman has known to have like good villains. One thing that I'll point out about Marvel is that they most of the time they don't have, about 90% of the time their villains are kind of garbage. And I'm gonna give Bailey that point because I would like to see Marvel have better villains.
I think DC has more memorable characters, but I think that Marvel has better
characters in general. Yeah.
I don't like Marvel characters.
Yeah, it's like Marvel doesn't have a Mixelpidelic, you know.
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
That's the villain where you have to say his name backwards and then he dies.
The Worm?
No, he's like an elf.
Is this from Marvel or DC?
This is DC.
Okay.
He was in the Justice League cartoon, so I don't know why you don't know him. You're not a true fan.
Okay.
Smell that magical frosted forest by Yankee
I
Candle.
don't want to.
There's like a slight twinge of tequila.
I think
appreciate it.
Final thoughts. If you just want to go see a good movie and not think too hard, it's a good...
I don't even think that, like, it wasn't enjoyable because it was still too dark.
I enjoyed it because it wasn't too long. It didn't overstay its welcome.
I mean, I think it overstayed its welcome by opening.
I disagree.
Also, I don't like the Flash's lightning effect. Just make him run fast.
I don't
Maybe
like how
like a little
he ran awkwardly.
He like lunges super far and like his arms
But
like fly around.
Back to the funny thing, I went and saw this with my dad, his friend, and the kid I babysit. And when we were driving home, okay, well you collect candles.
Oh shit!
Anywho,
Dude, apparently I've been gay since I was 4.
Oh, I was thinking when she was saying that, like, what is wrong with people? Anywho.
I bet your son's gonna be a little faggot, huh?
Faggot.
Fucking pumpkinhead.
They were talking in the front seat, and they were like, and Steppenwolf, like, I thought that was a band from the 70s. And then they were like, and who's this Cyborg? He was never a part of that. And they all thought apparently we were going to see a Marvel movie. And I felt like being really...
Dude, this is a Jeopardy pen!
Okay. Well, I'm glad I shared my story. Bye, guys.
They just put a random cap on that. How silly is that? How silly is that? Oh.
That was so
I want our podcast to be a little more wacky. Do you think we could do that?
Sure.
Bo.
Just say pourquoi.
Pork rinds?
Pourquoi?
Okay, so I'm gonna review Coco. Modern masterpiece.
Before you get into Coco...
Okay, fine. Cool.
No, this is a segue into Coco. So you know how there's that Disney not-so-short in front of it?
I fucking hated that, yeah.
So, Koffel went on to a rant about it today. She was like, I'm going to see Coco But my only problem is
that she has to watch a 15-minute crappy
20 minutes, isn't it?
20 minutes?
Yeah.
It felt like an hour.
20 minutes. Anywho, she was like, the only thing is it has a Frozen short in front of it, and I hate that little snowman from Frozen so much.
Olaf.
And you know what she was like? She was like, I just wish he would melt finally. And I was like, Koffel, what is wrong with you?
I mean, to be fair, he's a really annoying character.
She was so heated. She went from like being nice and regular Koffel to being like, I hate that animated snowman so much.
I wish I had Koffel.
She's so great.
Yeah, too bad I have Garbati.
He's not bad either, but he likes culture. He's usually.
I care more about culture than I do the language.
He's like the favorite Spanish teacher.
Rip Monterosa.
Oh, gross.
I wonder how much longer we can talk shit on our podcast without people like hearing. If this podcast grows anymore, I think we gotta stop talking shit.
Yeah, especially if people go back to listen in.
Yeah. Well, we'll just say that was the old us.
We've changed.
We've changed.
We've
Like,
changed.
we're so sorry we ever said that. No, we're not.
Donate to the Patreon.
Donate to the Patreon.
Especially if we shout you out in hatred.
Can I talk about Coco, please?
Yeah. Sorry.
Modern masterpiece. It was really good, guys. It was really, really good.
I think they should have released. I understand that Dia de los Muertos is November 2nd. But if they really wanted to get that cha-ching, I think they could have at least opened it around
Thanksgiving is more
Halloween.
probable.
I think Halloween would be.
No, because it wasn't really a Halloween themed thing. Like, I get that that's their Halloween.
But there were skeletons, right?
Yeah, there were. I get that they gotta put the funny skeleton, haha, he lost his jaw because he was so surprised that his jaw fell off.
But it cheapens it?
It cheapens it for me a little. And that's something that all Disney movies kind of have to do.
Ooh, I was watching a box office report for Coco.
Yeah.
And they said, or I was reading the comments.
It probably isn't going to make as much as Moana because it doesn't have good music.
But when it opens in China, or it's already opened in China, and they say it's doing really good because apparently they have a holiday, just like Dia de los Muertos.
Yeah, well, that's the Mexican culture and Chinese culture. They both don't fear death as much because there's a very strong afterlife.
Do we fear death?
Western culture, it's definitely more focused on fearing death.
Oh. I don't fear death.
Yeah, neither do I. I welcome it.
It's just like...
As long as there's no afterlife. If there's an afterlife, ugh.
Why?
I don't want to live forever.
What if you get to choose?
If I get to choose, I run into the black depths. Never...
No, like it can be like you either, it's like as when you were never born before, or it's like you get to live in the afterlife.
Wait, what do you... Like...
Like,
yeah,
before you were born, you didn't exist.
Yes, that.
So that's what you want to go back
yes,
to?
As long as I'm not born again.
Okay.
Maybe I'll be born again as a
I would like to be
person.
reincarnated.
I'd like to be reincarnated as, like, a bird that never gets hungry, so I
How do you know you weren't a bird already? You really don't.
Because I'm not a bird-like person.
You don't know.
I do.
You could be like George Washington.
I do.
You could
Was
be
he
like...
reincarnated as a bald eagle?
You could be like Norma Jay's husband.
We're not.
Oh, but he just died like this year.
Yeah, so we're not.
You're not. Your kid could be, though.
Dude, what if my kid turns out to be Norma Jay's husband?
What if it turns out to be Norma Jay?
That is such an awkward thing, right? Like, it's like, so someone gets reincarnated as my kid.
Mm-hmm. That's just reusable. It's like the water cycle.
That doesn't make me feel better about drinking like a deer's piss.
Mm.
I get that it's technically clean and whatever, but like...
The baby or the water?
The water.
Oh.
But isn't that like such a weird idea that like my child is the reincarnated version of an old science teacher?
Well, maybe it's not, though. Maybe it's the reincarnation of a dolphin, and you only get to live as a person once. Maybe you only get to live as, like, one species
dude, dolphins
once.
fuck, dude.
Well, a lot of things do.
I mean, technically everything that isn't like a single-celled organism fucks.
So you can have a lot of fun being reincarnated. I wouldn't mind being a penguin.
I wouldn't mind being an emperor penguin.
Waddle. Waddle.
That's all that penguins do as far as I'm concerned. Can I talk about Coco, please?
I have been letting you talk about Coco.
Oh, have you now?
Yeah, I'm gonna shut up and let you continue.
Thank you. Coco was really good. Moving on.
But I was so comfy.
No, what other movie? The Star. Boy, do I gotta say some stuff about The Star.
Did she like it?
My grandma just loved it. She cried.
She cried?
With happy tears when baby Jesus was born. Where can I go to see a box office report? Star. Box. Keep talking.
You know the kid from that Taika Waititi movie we watched?
Taika Waititi? Hunt for the Wilder People? Yeah, he's in, New Mutants?
Yeah. Well, he's in something. I forget what it was.
Something.
I was hoping you would know what it was.
No, I think it's New Mutants. Maybe not.
I don't think so.
Box Office Mojo. Okay. Production budget. Guys, it made its money back as of November 29th.
He's the guy that did Moana?
Lin-Manuel Miranda?
Oh. When I wrote Taika Waititi, it...
No.
Okay.
Okay, so guys, The Star was not good.
It wasn't?
No.
Oh.
Not at all. It was trash. The animation is really bad.
Oh, it was an animated movie?
Yeah.
Oh. How many movies about, like, that whole thing have they made?
It's probably, like, one of the most covered things. Could you fiddle it?
Yeah. I'm looking at that kid.
Okay. The chubby boy?
Yeah. Ricky Baker. He's our age.
Yeah. I'm not surprised.
He is... Oh, wait, no, he's younger than us. A year.
Oh, okay.
Deadpool, that's what it is.
Oh, Deadpool 2. Yeah. He has fire powers, maybe.
Maybe, yes. He set a church on fire. You were saying?
Yeah. I wonder if he's going to have a New Zealand accent.
He didn't set a church on fire. You said The Star. The church was pre-programmed into my head.
The scene that he's in.
It was a
church?
church?
A burning church, yeah.
Oh, really? Cool.
The Star has made its money back, sadly.
Why? What was wrong with it?
Because it was bad.
Why?
It was just grandmas bringing their kids. Like, I understand. Like, and there was also, like, it was a dad and his son. It was sweet. It was
No,
trash
my
movie.
family is
All the
religious.
people in the movie it's 3D animated. I know I already said that, but I just, like, for the listeners. It's, like, 3D, like,
good
trash
3D?
Pixar.
Oh.
It looks like Toy Story.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it looks...
real people?
With real people.
Oh, so like Andy. It's a whole movie with Andy?
Yeah. But Andy from, like, the original Toy Story, which looked bad.
His mom looked really bad.
Yeah. They all look like Polly Pocket figures. Like, it's like plastic toys that aren't as detailed as, like, Barbies.
Oh.
That's how bad it was. The animals looked okay, but they didn't, like...
There's animals?
It's all about the animals.
Was it, like, the entire story of the Bible?
No. It's the birth of Jesus Christ. We're gonna watch the Star trailer.
Oh. How long
doesn't
was
say,
it?
and they were all Jewish.
How long was it?
The movie?
Yeah.
1 hour, 26 minutes.
Wow.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I just saw a thumbnail for the new SB7 thing. Oh, and yeah, apparently Kristen watches Sugar Pine 7, and she's up on the memes, so I appreciate that. Shout out to Kristen. Yes. Okay, as now.
Are you gonna start charging people if you say their name?
Yes. Keep talking, please. Okay, we're about to watch The Star.
Keep talking.
Stephen Young, Keegan-Michael Key, Tyler Perry, Tracy Morgan, Oprah Winfrey. The Star.
Yeah, that's what's horrible. It had such an all-star cast.
Oprah was in it?
Yeah. Only for like 5 seconds there.
You saw this on a big screen?
This holiday season.
You saw this on a big screen?
Yes.
The story
In a theater.
of the first
Look at that.
Christmas
That's garbage.
through a whole new set of eyes.
It's the wise man.
Hide quickly.
The other way.
Three on the left.
Deborah, are you okay? How many holes am I holding up?
From the studio that brought
Ha!
you chance of meeting
They seem to have a specific.
the unlikely heroes behind the greatest story
Oh my. It looks worse than Toy Story.
It's not.
Toy Story came out in 1990, 22 years ago.
It kind of looks like a TV show.
Yeah, a bad one. It looks like, do you
Like an
remember the
indie
Many
TV
Adventures
show.
of Winnie the Pooh cartoon from like the 3D animated one from when, well, my sister was young, so that's why I was watching it. Not because I liked it. Not gay.
Is up to something. Mary needs help. We need to save her. You're in danger. You need to listen to what I'm about to say.
That's Harold from Harold and Kumar, who voices him.
The father from Shrek. No.
No.
Isn't his name Harold? Yeah, it is actually.
Do you
Harold?
want a belly
Yeah.
rub?
You want to get to my friends? You're gonna have
Trash.
to get past me first.
Want to see it again?
What's what? That wasn't supposed to look, was it?
Donkey King!
Dave.
I'm gonna go
So
find
bad.
some of the food boxes.
They got Key from Key and Peele. This is so
Honestly,
bad.
I kind of love this.
It's fine for a trailer, but like if you were to sit through an hour and a half,
Yeah.
No, too big, too big.
Almost down. One more chasm. Uh-oh. Well, didn't exactly stick the landing, but that was good.
Dave!
Under you, it is a lot of pain.
And Deborah, Cyrus, and Felix.
The new king's in danger.
Run for your life!
Get out of the way! Here's a little well-placed distraction.
so bad. Freaking wacky.
Birthday eating chicken, ladies, run!
Oh yeah, and Joseph is voiced by Flynn Rider, aka Zachary Levi.
Flynn Rider.
Flynn Rider,
Who is?
the lonesome Rider. They got Ving Rhames. This cast is so insane. Kristen Chenoweth, aka the original.
Glinda.
Yes, Glinda. Thank you. I wouldn't have remembered her name. Oh, can we watch the Sherlock Gnomes trailer?
I don't think you should keep watching videos.
We're watching a trailer. Sherlock Gnomes, everybody!
Chunky's has a thing advertising.
I know. That's how I learned about it. Sherlock Gnomes. We're watching it. Live reaction.
Hey, that's
Romeo
done.
and Juliet
Whoa.
are moving to a whole new garden.
All clear.
Oh, they're mixed now.
But it's ours.
Capulets and Montagues.
Look, there's a pool. Woohoo!
So is this like?
I'm okay.
I
His decision. How you doing?
haha, farts.
Humans coming. Urges everyone. They were supposed to live happily ever after. But when their world is in danger,
Oh my god.
Juliet, the gnomes, they're all gone. There's only
Oh my
one gnome
God.
to call.
Fertilizer.
And shut up, gnomes. Small protector.
What if it's just straight up like, what the fuck?
It turns into sausage party.
Oh my, I would appreciate that so much.
Except for the one you literally just broke.
Broken? Who's broken?
Huh.
In 2018,
I have to wait all the way to 2018?
That's next month.
those gnomes are in terrible danger. From the director of Hope for Backup.
It does come to the calendar.
You want to hear this, but they're going to smash us all tomorrow night.
Smashed? We're all going to be smashed tomorrow.
That's quite funny.
Okay,
Had better years.
I mean,
we have to get across that river. We'll need a ship.
didn't Romeo and Juliet come out in like 2008?
It was a long time ago.
Like, it was long enough ago so that we watched it in elementary school as like a full school.
Hmm
So that would have been
This
like...
is like a new movie for people because it's not like The Incredibles where a bunch of adults are waiting for the sequel.
I'm waiting for this.
For Romeo and Juliet.
No, for Incredibles.
I know,
I'm
that's
not
what
an
I
adult.
said. It's
I'm not an adult. So this is for a brand new generation.
Yeah.
Nice.
What are we at? 51.
Damn it!
51.
Okay. Disney casting. We're gonna start wrapping this up. I know it wasn't a great episode. It is what it is. Okay.
Are all 5 episodes on YouTube? I know episode 4 was.
No, I haven't put up 5 yet. Which was Thor Ragnarok review.
Sure.
Nocturnal Numbskulls is the name of it.
Yes. That features a drunken rant.
A drunken rant.
From yours truly. Well, I was more drunk on air.
Yeah.
But
drunk on life, boy. Okay, so first of all, I'm very excited for the live-action Lion King, though I probably won't see it in theaters because Bailey probably won't.
I'm sure someone will.
He shook his head. Just to clarify.
One of the faithful listeners.
No, I don't want a pity date with any of our listeners. I understand her. I really shouldn't. Seth Rogen is the voice of Pumbaa.
Who's Timon?
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm going down the list and then you immediately...
I didn't know you were going down the list. You said Pumbaa.
Yeah, okay. I'm going down the list here.
Okay.
Seth Rogen is Pumbaa. How do you feel?
I don't like him.
I don't like Seth Rogen very much, but I think his voice
it
would kind of
makes
work
sense,
for
yeah.
Pumbaa, because, like, it's a very...
Yeah.
Not a tumor.
Pass.
Okay, pass.
Pass or
Donald
fail?
Glover is Simba. Very in favor, except he shouldn't be a rapper.
That's a fail? Or it's pass?
That's a pass.
Oh, okay.
But, whatever. Chiwetel Ejiofor. Ooh.
No idea.
Ooh. He was in Doctor Strange. He was Mordo. He was the guy that trained Doctor Strange. That's not Tilda
I thought it
Swinton.
was a bald girl.
No, not Tilda Swinton. Different person. Okay, so pass. Keegan-Michael Key is Kamari.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, that they added that character.
Oh.
I think. I'm gonna look up Kamari. Keep talking.
I guess he's a pass. I mean, if it's an original character, you can't screw that up, right?
Here,
Kamari. Kamari sounds like calamari. Oh, so we're gonna pretend he's not in the room and I'm alone. Lobsters and clamshells. You know, one time I actually was at the beach
You're
with
by
my
yourself. I'm in the other room. I'm
One
taking
time-
a little tinkle, mister.
One time I went to the beach with my mom and we were just walking and I saw a bunch of shells that I liked, so I brought them in the car and I put them on like the thing in the middle, like where the 2 people sit, and the console, if you would. And then they started moving and I was like, Mom, why are they moving? And she was like, 'cause there's snails in there, you idiot. And I was like, what? There's live things in there? She was like, yeah, you dumb bitch, get them out of my car. And so I had to throw out like these live animals onto this road and I was really sad. I didn't know that they were alive because they didn't move when they were in my hand. They didn't move until we put them down in the car. Well, I put them down in the car. She didn't know I took them. Okay.
Okay, now I'm actually gonna leave for a second.
Oh.
Yeah. Keep talking, I dare you.
Shuffling.
Shuffling. Oh yeah.
It's a Friday. Did you know? I don't know. But hey everybody, I'll give you shout outs. There's all the people that listen and those that don't. Thanks. That snail story was really the only thing I had planned. There's a lint roller on the floor. Lint rollers are cool. Although what I don't understand is like the ones that are tape. Actually, that might have just been a paintbrush. Never mind. It's a lot of silence here going on. Oh, I need sleep or something. Anywho, what am I doing this weekend? Not really doing anything, actually. I'm sleeping. I might be busy Saturday. We'll see. But, next weekend I have 2 parties. Yay. So, happy birthday and Merry Christmas. And, yeah. Pretty much. Oh. If I said the word mayor to you, would you know what I was saying? Because I've always said mayor, but a person who we've mentioned before doesn't think or didn't know what I was saying when I said mayor. And even when I gave the context, the mayor of a town, I was then corrected mayor, and they acted as if they could never even fathom the idea that it would be pronounced mayor. And I admit maybe I was wrong, but I have always heard people say mayor. I've never heard someone go mayor. So I think both are acceptable. Mayor, I'm willing to accept as wrong, but I would understand both. So fight me on that one.
This isn't very good. Oh.
In conclusion, mayor versus mayor doesn't really matter, and lint rollers and paintbrushes are not the same thing. Yeah. Galapagos Islands is a place, and so is Lake Titicaca. And Ms. Getchell doesn't like Lake Titicaca at all. Oh, at least I don't think it was Miss Getchell. Maybe it was someone else. Maybe it was one of the Blancos.
Silence is golden and I want to be rich.
Who's that, Getchell?
Yep.
Getchell's my favorite.
Why?
She hates everything about everybody. But she bought chocolate for her money was stained. It was like brown stained. It was disgusting. But I was like, you know what? You're giving me money, so. What if we walked around and sold the podcast? Like we do with chocolate bars.
We wouldn't make any money.
Why? What if we sold like...
That we sold like a flash drive or like a CD?
Yeah, like audio files. Like just a big box of audio files.
That's how that works.
But you know, you could like get it printed out or something. I don't know.
Dab on the haters.
Hole in one.
You didn't say swoosh.
Swoosh, swish, swish.
You wouldn't want any coffee, would you?
No.
What about a hot cocoa? It's actually really rude.
Hell yeah, you really.
Oh
shit. Boy.
Everything went
wrong.
wrong. Hey, leave your opinion in the comments. Do you think rejecting food when you're at a guest at someone's house is rude? Well, in my culture it is.
I reject food here all the time.
No.
Apparently became a running gag that I was unaware of.
Yeah. Sorry guys, I'm making coffee in the middle of the podcast. It's so unprofessional. We didn't even get through 2 people on the casting. 3 people on the casting list.
You left, not my fault.
So yeah, that's a new...
What are you talking about? We got through 4.
Technically, yes. Kamari is a new character. James Earl Jones, Mufasa, same as the original voice.
That's Darth Vader.
Yes, it is Darth Vader. Good job. Billy Eichner is Timon. That's the guy from Billy on the Street. Never heard of him? Guess we're watching another video.
No, we don't need to.
Billy on the Street.
Hey guys, it's Billy, you know from Deadpool.
He's on the street. So he's not even famous?
He was in Parks and Rec.
So he's not even famous?
He's on Sorry was in Parks and Rec.
You
know who it is.
I don't know who that is.
Tell me your catchphrase. I just updated my mood to this. Yes, let's go! Mr. Rebooting MySpace Tom. It's Andy Samberg. There he is. That's it. Are you excited about that?
No.
What isn't appealing about this? Okay, who would you prefer to see in the movie? MySpace Tom or the mermaid from the Starbucks logo? Here.
Mermaid is good.
Mermaid is better, yes, but get out of here, MySpace Tom. Let me tell you about the mermaid from the Starbucks logo. Look, she can put caramel in literally anything. That's her superpower.
Yours goes insane.
She'll beat you to a pulp and spell your name wrong on the tombstone. Let's go.
We're gonna do okay.
Fuck MySpace Tom. We got the mermaid from the
MySpace Tom.
Starbucks logo in a reboot. Miss, have you ever thought I wish the mermaid in the Starbucks logo would beat the shit out of someone?
No, not really.
Really, we're giving her her own movie. It's the Starbucks mermaid.
Great.
Thank you very much. You'll go see that movie?
Probably not.
Really? Okay. Oh, hold on. What about our new character? It's Blake Lively's New York assistant.
Okay.
Yes, no job is too big or no injustice will go uncorrected.
Starbucks mermaid looks so pissed she just got rejected.
Sounds good.
That's great. Miss, it's Andy Samberg is the fishing boy in the DreamWorks logo.
Congratulations, Andy. You're a great guy.
Yes. You like Andy?
Love Andy. You're fabulous.
Yeah, so now we're building a whole movie around him as the fishing boy in the DreamWorks logo.
I think that it's better than that animation. I think it's...
Right, live action, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Andy, no,
Andy. Only Andy Samberg.
Andy Samberg.
What's your favorite Andy Samberg project? What'd you just say?
His nose. I love his nose. Because it looks so Jewish.
Okay, thank you. This is Andy Samberg. That's right.
Oh.
Fishing boy.
I don't know anything about.
Yes, please, I promise you, you've never seen childlike wonder this vague. Miss, what about the Starbucks mermaid?
I'm sorry, we're gonna stop.
Yeah, she knows.
Yeah, she just looks so pissed in general, the Starbucks mermaid. Okay, so Billy Eichner is whatchamacallit? Simone. Alfred Woodard is Sarabi.
Aunt Josephine.
Aunt Josephine. Sarabi. That's from Lion King 2. Oh, yeah. Yeah. He slaps her.
Sarabi.
Okay. Guys, this
Never
is it.
seen the full Lion King, but I have seen parts of that one.
Lady Beyonce.
Lady Beyonce.
I mean, it is what it is. I don't think
Beyonce.
she's...
Nala. She's Nala. Nala Bill, y'all.
Who's young Simba and young Nala?
We'll get to that after.
Will we?
John Oliver. Oh, I skipped Eric Andre. John Oliver is Zazu. What a great pick.
Yeah.
That's really good. Eric Andre, I'm personally very excited about that, is Azizi, who is, I think, a new character, which I'm fine with. They probably won't let him go insane because it's a Disney movie, but whatever. John Connie, who I believe is, he plays Black Panther's dad in oh, Jesus Christ.
Black Panther.
No, because he's dead by Black Panther in Civil War.
Oh, the king guy.
Yeah, the king of Wakanda.
Well, not anymore.
Rip, he got blowed up. Florence Kasumba is Shenzi. Never heard. J.D. McCrary is playing young Simba. And Shahadi Wright Joseph is playing young Nala. So that's a pretty star-studded cast.
Good for that
Happy.
movie.
Happy. Okay, and I guess we gotta talk about Mulan.
Well, there's only one person cast in that movie.
So I guess we'll just criticize her for being too pretty the whole time.
She was labeled as a little China doll
Dang.
by the Western article. Which is like harsh. Crystal Wu.
I'm gonna call her Liu Yifei because I'm not American.
You're not American.
I'm not American.
Are you an America hater?
You're an America hater.
No, I think that would be you, because I proudly admit to being American.
No, but remember that podcast where you were outed as an America hater? Fucking.
Okay.
You good?
So, everybody, I burnt myself. Yeah, shut up, you America hater. Okay, we're gonna watch a video because that's what this episode is.
No.
And make a man out of you.
Disguises herself as a warrior to save her father. The story of Disney's Mulan.
And the phrase is sure to wow her.
After its initial release, the popular animated
Decades.
film is getting a live-action remake.
It hasn't even been 20 years yet.
Starring Cole is getting global praise.
When did Mulan come out?
98. Ooh, that was real awkward. You want to watch that again? Watch this little hand exchange happen.
Chinese actress Liu Yifei was handed
Oh.
nearly 1,000 candidates
She tried so hard.
Wa Mulan? It's Fa Mulan. Damn, that bull.
What?
Live action Mulan will probably make hella cash in China, though.
The Great Wall. Matt Damon. Yeah.
That's not that bad.
Um.
Obviously, it's cringe. Why did people?
So many people wanted Scarlett Jo.
No, they didn't. Does she have an accent?
Most American productions filmed in China, and Jackie Chan or Jet Li, right? So this is the first time I've heard of a Chinese woman playing the lead role. I'm very much looking forward to this.
That is a very American way of saying that. So yeah, how do you feel about that? I think she's too pretty, so I don't approve.
I thought it was a good costume.
How dare she be pretty? She's prettier than me. Fuck her. Stop being politically correct. Ugh. I'm an animal.
Okay, well. I liked it.
So it just occurred to me that our audio layers on top of each other. So if we talk at the same time, our voices aren't blending. They put it on top of each other, so it's twice as loud.
1, 2, 3. Flag. Speaking of audio on top of each other, did you see what T-Pain did to gain relevancy? He was like, guys, you're singing Buy You a Drink wrong. He was like, it's not ooey, I'ma take you home with me. It's not that, it's on me, and then I'ma take you home with me. No, it's and then. So it's instead of on we, it's and then I'm gonna take you home with me. I got money in the bank. Show me what you think about that. There's a Twitter moment yesterday.
That's really sad.
T-Pain is shocking fans with this lyric revelation.
Crash. Okay, do you think we're gonna wrap it up?
Si, senor.
Oh, do you want to talk about the Christmas season real quick?
We can do
Or
that.
are we gonna talk about that in our next?
Yeah, the Christmas spectacular. I need a time to think of a name.
Okay, well, I'll give you that.
What's the word that's like Hollapalooza? Is it Hollapalooza?
Hollapalooza, yeah.
Is it really? I don't even know that word. Christmas Hollapalooza. No, that would be Hanukkah.
Just Christmas Palooza.
Hanukkah Hollapalooza.
Just Christmas Palooza.
Okay, but that's not the one I want to use.
Okay, fine. It's not a Hanukkah themed episode. And you're not making a Hanukkah themed episode.
Oh, Chanukah.
Chanukah, oh Chanukah. That's the.
Oh, happy Chanukah. Okay.
Okay, we good?
Bears.
Bears?
Bye.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Can we call them something? Everybody?
How about you post in the comments what you want to be called?
Oh, no, because then we sound like a certain somebody. What? Yeah, do you want to be compared
Brianna
to...
Tarnas?
No!
Bailey, talk shit.
She listens.
No, she doesn't.
Yes, she does.
Oh, shit.
Edit point.
Edit point! Okay, so, Colby, when you're editing this, take that out.
Do not forget, please. Please. I work with this person weekly.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna do that, though.
Oh, I hate you.
How much would you get mad at me if I did that?
Not as mad as you a la yesterday.
Oh, we're done fighting, Bailey. Stop. I'm still mad at you.
Hold on, I wanted to end it on a special note, though.
By making me mad?
No. How? I forgot. Give me a sec.
Oh my
Give
god.
Give me a sec.
Just give me a second. Why won't anyone give me a second?
Well, I don't know.
Oh my god, Bailey, you ruined it. You spoiled everything, Ron!
Alright, it's time to end.
Are you fucking kidding me? You're gonna ignore our listeners' blue balls like that?
I forgot.
Oh my god!
Go look at Mr. Viero's. Oh, Mr. Viero had a Kickstarter and it got no money.
Oh, wait, what was the Kickstarter for?
His art, like, supplies and stuff, and he said he would draw people, like, a bunch of things. He wanted to, like, expand his art career and it got no money. I felt so sad.
That's not...
He's a good artist.
Kickstarter's for.
He's a good artist.
We should commission him, too.
We should. No, I don't feel comfortable with that.
Why not?
I don't.
We get to send pictures of ourselves to him.
And he would enjoy that if Katya was a co-host. When's Mary on this thing?
Next time.
Okay.
Because we're doing it bi-weekly.
Okay.
Do you want to do bi-weekly? It'll be a little inconsistent. We post when we post, you know? Check your sub box. Turn that notification bell
Hit the
on.
bell button.
Hit the bell button. To be part of the subscriber squad. The notification squad.
Yeah. Do we even need to do podcasting anymore? Or is it turned into a video thing?
I think once we get, like, good equipment and, like, a set, I'll turn it into a video, but I don't want to just film in my room.
True, you need a camera.
I have a camera. I have a 4K camera on my phone. So do you.
I do.
Yes.
Sure.
Yes, 7 and 8.
Cool.
Yours just films in 30 frames per second where mine can go to 60. That's legit the only difference, and that's because of the processor. Okay, now we're getting into boring stuff. Bye, family.
Bye, Felicia.